Evan Cole woke up expecting the usual chaos of single parenthood. Instead, he found a stranger in his kitchen, wearing his shirt. She stood at his stove like she belonged there. But when she turned around, his breath caught. It wasn't just anyone. It was Charlotte Hale, the billionaire CEO the world feared. And the first thing she said left him frozen. Evan Cole had survived on 3 things since his wife passed 2 years ago: coffee, stubbornness, and the tiny gig economy jobs he squeezed in while raising his 6-year-old daughter, Lily. This morning, however, he woke up to something no amount of caffeine could prepare him for. A woman was in his kitchen, wearing his shirt. She stood at the stove, sleeves rolled up, long hair falling in waves down her back as she flipped pancakes, with the ease of someone who absolutely did not belong in his drafty 2-room rental. But the strangest part wasn't the shirt or the pancakes, or even the fact that she was humming. It was that the woman was Charlotte Hale, CEO of Hale Tech, worth billions, gracing magazine covers, known for being terrifying, brilliant, and as unreachable as the moon. Evan nearly collided with the counter. What are you doing here? Charlotte glanced over her shoulder with an infuriatingly calm smile. Good morning. I let myself in, you what? He sputtered. You can't twy. Are you wearing my shirt? It was hanging on a chair. I spilled coffee on my blouse. This was convenient. She turned back to the stove. Pancakes. Evan's brain stalled. Did I dream last night? No. She flipped another pancake as if CEOs routinely appeared in the kitchens of single dads they barely knew. You helped me, right, last night. The storm. The stranded car blocking the intersection. Lily asleep in the back seat while Evan got out, umbrella-less, to check on the woman whose car had died. Only after he'd given her a ride to her hotel did he realize who she was. He remembered her shivering in the passenger seat, mascara smudged from the rain, looking less like a billionaire titan and more like someone desperately trying not to fall apart. She'd asked him, voice small, if she could sit for a moment before going inside. He'd offered his couch so she could warm up. He'd even tossed her his favorite shirt while her clothes dried in the laundry. He had fully expected to wake up and find her gone. Instead, she was making breakfast. Ms. Hale, Charlotte, she corrected. Charlotte, he tried again. You didn't have to do all this. Yes, I did. Something in her tone made him pause. She turned off the burner, set the last pancake on the stack, and faced him fully. His shirt swallowed her frame, the hem brushing mid-thigh. Somehow, the sight was both absurd and something else he didn't dare name. I owe you more than pancakes, she said softly. I didn't just break down last night. I was escaping. Evan blinked. Escaping what? My board. My life. Expectations. She took a breath. Everyone thinks I have everything. But I don't have a single person who helps me without wanting something in return. Her eyes met his, except you. He opened his mouth, but she wasn't finished. When you pulled me into your car, you didn't tell me who I was. You didn't ask for a favor or a photo. You just helped. Her voice wavered for the first time. Do you know how rare that is? He swallowed, unsure what to do with the weight of her words. Anyone would have done the same. No, she said, stepping closer. They wouldn't. The kitchen felt suddenly too small. Lily padded in then, all morning hair and unicorn pajamas. She stopped, squinting at Charlotte. Are you a princess? Charlotte's feared negotiator, boardroom legends. So softly, Evan barely recognized her. She knelt, not even close. But those pancakes are definitely magical. Lily giggled, grabbed a plate, and climbed into her chair. Charlotte straightened, looking at Evan with something fragile and hopeful in her eyes. I don't know what I'm doing next, she admitted quietly. But I'd like to start by asking if I can stay for breakfast. Evan stared at her, this impossible woman in his too big shirt, in his too small kitchen, asking a question that felt far bigger than it sounded. He found himself nodding before he could think. Yeah, he said softly. Yeah, you can. Charlotte exhaled, relief washing over her, and for the first time in a long time, Evan felt something warm flicker in his chest, a beginning he never expected.